Probably be wise, like in the future, to go and like try to get into live like a few minutes earlier,
Right.
in case we get any hiccups.
Pick six. What's going on, man?
Hey, pick six. So we're in.
We're in the game. Welcome,
Wait.
everybody. Anybody who's here.
Yeah. Pick six. Make sure you hit that like button. That's got to get that like button rolling.
Gotta make it move, right?
Yep.
So we're kicking off the first show tonight. We decided to jump in together and do a cool little live show. Me and Hammy kind of chop it up. We've done a lot of cool
Forgive
stuff
us if we're running through some back and forth hiccups. This is the first test. And I'm picking up my son right now.
Hey, you and Mom can have it.
Okay.
I guess it's good.
Okay.
I just gotta go grab my phone.
All right, go grab it. Sorry, I'm picking my kid up from swimming. He's got a birthday party he went to. But yeah, this is pretty exciting. I know Craig and I have been talking about it, combining channels to get Pigskin Press Box, and I think it's just a cool name, cool thing to do. We talk about football, we talk about the hobby, we talk about all sorts of things, right, Craig? So, heck, we can talk about Mother's Day, for goodness sakes. Right. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. If you're a mom, great.
How's
if you're not,
our audio's good. It says I have an echo.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, he says I have a little bit of an echo. How bad is it?
Is somebody saying yours is an echo or mine?
Mine is.
Oh.
You know, I think it's Did I get rid of it? Did it get rid of it this time now? Yeah.
Come on, girl.
How about that? Did that take care of it?
That's why I brought this. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Is it still giving that echo off?
Is somebody saying you have an echo?
Yeah, Pick Six was saying I had a little bit of an echo going on. Oh, cool. That took care of it. So, right on. So you guys just headed back. You can do some dinner tonight?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have some din.
Nice. Happy
You?
Mother's
I know
Day.
you said you're traveling to Rialto.
Yeah, I'm going down to Rialto.
What is that,
with the
like
in-laws.
Hour away?
Nah, it's about 25, 30 minutes.
Oh. Well, hour away in traffic, though, right?
Yeah, we won't hit none today, though. I'll be all right. But yeah, so we'll just get the live stream going and see if we can't get some more people to jump in here and kick it off a little bit. I was really stoked. Two balls are better than one. Went on ahead and did a cool little shout-out video for us today. That was cool.
Ever just take her in. Call your grandma, too. Got to get a hold of your grandma's. Right? All right, sorry about that. It's raining here too, so typically I'd make him walk, but
You getting some cardio in?
yeah, you don't mind it. He's already like, what are you squatting?
270.
270. He's squatting 270 right now. So.
Nice. Trying to see if we can get some people in here. They're probably all at Mother's Day.
Okay. So don't call her at the same time I do.
Oh, no.
She's good. She's good.
So, anyways,
All right.
I was kind of stoked. I was actually looking for some jerseys. I know Omari and Hampton put out his number. I wanted to grab a jersey.
Well, here I was like, honestly, I thought Omarion Hampton was going to fall to the Broncos.
Oh no! Don't say that. We already lost
I didn't-
Genty
well,
to
I
the
didn't-
Raiders.
I didn't think because is both Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins gone from the Chargers?
They're both actually going to be going, and they picked up Najee Harris.
Yeah.
So
So basically, you want Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris running on Joe Alt's side.
well, Slater's not bad either. The left tackle.
No,
is
Rashawn
solid.
Slater's not bad.
So, and then they picked up Beckman. So they're shoring up the line pretty good. I'm stoked about it.
Oh yeah, they picked up Mekhi Becton.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That's actually quite intriguing. So, who was your shocking pick in the draft?
Shocking pick, other than Shador falling crazy.
I was hoping he was.
T-Mac kind of went high.
Yeah.
I think you guys did better. You guys picked up
Yeah,
Golden.
yeah.
I think I liked Golden a little bit better than T-Mac.
Well, I don't honestly, personally. I mean, the skill set for McMillan pretty good, but I don't think he's going to be because he went to the Panthers, right?
No,
Or Jaguars.
T-Mac went to the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers, and also Panthers picked up Trevor Etienne, right? So
Right, his brother, yeah.
Travis's
brother.
Jaguar, Trevor, but like I don't know if McMillan turns into a Mike Evans. I don't know. But I definitely do think Marcus Golden was the best receiver out of the bunch.
Yeah,
And the fact that Green Bay, it dropped. But I think my shocking pick was Colston Loveland to the Bears. Like, I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that either. Hey, what's going on, Small Town Rips? We got Cool Card Collective in here.
Sweet.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I thought they were good on tight end, but I guess they had other ideas.
Yeah, I mean, they have Cole Kmet and now Colston Loveland, which I was really big on Colston Loveland. I thought maybe he would have gone. I thought Broncos needed a tight end. I thought the Browns needed a tight end behind Njoku. Dallas Cowboys could use another one. I mean, Schoonmaker's pretty good. I know Small Town Rips is going to be like, don't pick on my Cowboys, but they're the Cowgirls. What do you expect? I mean,
right? We got
But-
Nikki two
but them
times.
trading
What's
for-
up, Nikki?
yeah, them trading for George Pickens, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think out of whoever had the best draft, and I hate to say it, but the Bears had probably one of the best drafts I've ever seen in a long time.
They did pretty good. They did do pretty
Yeah.
good.
Nobody still cares about the Bears. Nobody cares about the Bears, but it does. NFC North just got better to the entire NFL. So the Bears being in the fourth place of the division, going after weapons
You're a
for Caleb
perfectionist.
Williams, as well as shoring up their D line.
You
They
inspire
are,
Lexus to
they're-
chase a higher standard.
and their offensive line. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with this
because
next
a
year.
car that
So we'll definitely see where that goes. See where that pan out.
Yeah, I don't know the Giants. Where'd the Giants go? I remember the Giants looking at their draft. They had a pretty solid draft too. They did pick up a quarterback in Jackson Dart. They did grab Abdul Carter.
Well, he's going to be behind Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, right? So, and I don't know if Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson will make it on the team after this,
Right.
after off season. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I think Russell Wilson will end up starting, and so on and so forth.
But
One second.
They grabbed Cam Scadaboo from Arizona State. That kid is pretty solid too.
Oh, Cam Scadaboo, he was pretty good, pretty good player.
Yeah.
I saw his high school highlight film. Holy crap! It took the whole team to try and get him down. He still made the freaking touchdown. So, Scadaboo was pretty good. I don't know if he's going to be like terrible, but they had a pretty decent draft, pretty good draft. I'm interested to see where how Dylan Gabriel pans out with the Browns, whether he's going to compete for that starting role against Kenny Pickett and Shadur. But they're already pretty promising for what does Small Town Rip say? Small Town Rip's got to say something about their Browns. Like,
oh, I'm sure they kind of have a mess going over there. It's definitely going to need some. It's going to have some.
I'm interested to see what Ohio thinks about that whole fiasco.
Yeah.
I really did think Shadur was going to drop further down.
Yeah, Nicky 2 times did brought up the Falcons picking the 2 edge rushers. They picked up Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
Yeah,
those guys are solid. They had a pretty good draft.
Yeah, and if my son plays Madden football and he's looking at their ratings and James Pierce Jr., he's a tough cookie, tough as nails out there. So pretty 2 edge rushers. Atlanta's just trying to do something, Yeah. A lot of this draft class was pretty interesting because they had a lot of depth in a lot of positions. Linemen were like a lot. I know Green Bay picked up a guy named Anthony Belton who's going to compete for the left tackle spot against Rasheed Walker. I know they also picked up another lineman towards the end of the draft, but pretty solid players. A receiver picked in the first round after 23 years. That's just crazy since Javon Walker. So Marcus Golden, I think, is going to be great. I'm actually intrigued about that Savion Williams guy. They're comparing him to Cordero Patterson. Honestly, I can't see the comments, so if anybody says anything, cut me off for a second.
Yeah,
there.
I'm looking, and we were talking. Cool Car Collective said Flacco's over there too, over in Cleveland as well.
Oh yeah. Joe Flacco's over Cleveland. That's right. Yeah. The Browns. So like they have like a Giants, and the Browns have a ton of starting caliber quarterbacks that are just really going to compete. Oh, Deshaun Watson's there too, right? So
yeah, but I think they pretty much walked on him. I think he's done. I think that.
I think he's done too. I don't think he's going to be sticking around.
Yeah, but they actually did have a nice draft, though. I mean, they did pick up that D tackle Mason Graham. He's solid as a rock. That guy's fierce. Carson Schlesinger, that was kind of an interesting pick. I think they kind of took him a little high, but he's definitely a solid linebacker. They took Harold Fannin, the tight end. Quishon Judkins, he's a solid running back. I mean, the Browns did do a pretty good job in their draft this year.
I mean, because I don't even think Nick Chubb's going to be playing anymore.
Well, they're talking about signing him again, but I don't know that he's going to stick it out. And he's one of my
sign him to a running backs coach. Make him a running backs coach. Yeah. Like I do like. I was not a fan of the Broncos draft at all. I know they got Jedi Barron, that corner. Between him and Patrick Surtain, it's going to be a nice little cornerback duo, but I just don't see how they gotten better. Yeah, I mean, because they desperately needed running back, but I guess they see something in Audric Estime, or Esteem, one of them.
Yeah, Estime.
Estime. But I just don't see how they gotten better. I mean, Bo Nix needs more weapons. I was hoping, what's that kid's name? What is his name? Come on. Oh gosh, he played Oregon receiver, adopted brother in Oregon, and he was in the. It's gonna come back to me. Watch, it's gonna come back to me, and I'm gonna put it in the comments after this live gets uploaded. It's gonna come back to me. But I was hoping he was gonna get drafted by the Broncos. I think he ended up with the Buccaneers as well. So, Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, yeah, Buccaneers drafting receivers, Emeka Egbuka. Yeah, I mean, receivers are flying off the shelf after the first one got picked.
So Nikki 2 times is asking, is this channel going to be the both of you all the time or a secondary channel that I have? This is both of our channel, actually. We kind of sat down and talked about it. And, we wanted to do something and do it weekly. So we're going to be going on weekly. We're going to be talking about, just football, what we're picking up in the hobby news, pretty much everything that kind of encompasses what we do in the hobby. And
any pickups we got during the week, like for our collections. I was going to ask you, Craig, are you doing a Joe Alt collection? Because I noticed one of your videos, you had plenty of Joe Alt coming in.
Oh yeah, I definitely have a bunch of Joe Alt stuff. I just ripped some stuff. I was ripping some optic, and I just picked up. Let me see. I was ripping stuff. I couldn't find any good optic, but I did grab a bunch of hanger boxes, so it was pretty cool. Got a lot of base cards, but I did grab like a couple of good of the purple scopes. Those were actually pretty awesome. I grabbed like 3 purple scopes that were pretty solid. They're actually sitting right here. Should see it.
Oh, nice.
It looks like a freaking card. A bunch of boxes exploded on my desk right here. But yeah, I picked up a Drake May purple shock. That was pretty cool. I mean, a purple scope. That was cool.
Nice.
And I grabbed a Roman Dunze on the scope.
Oh, wow. Nobody cares about the Bears. Move on.
And a JJ McCarthy. So that was a cool color match. But
wow, dude.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
What do you plan on selling, grading?
I'll be honest. I put a couple things up for sale every now and then on eBay, but I don't sell a lot of cards. I usually trading stuff or
I do the same. I only like I did when I pulled that Jaden Daniels Xavier Worthy auto from Inception. I actually sold it just recently. For like $600. The sales were going for like $525. I got it for $6. So that was definitely a good win. I rarely put stuff up for sale, I definitely keep 2 of the rookie quarterbacks cards, whether it be a base and a parallel, and the rest of them I just either trade or hand off to somebody else. But I'm not a big fan of like getting it for money. I know I do have a retail box of optic coming in next week. I'm looking forward to rip with my son, as well as the retail box of rookies and stars. The optic, you have a chance for the downtown or whatnot.
Right. Those were the retail boxes. Where'd you pick those up? I saw them on Walmart. I think had them for like $100.
I got the retail box of optic from Walmart.com. Okay. And then the retail rookies and stars I got from David Adams Card World.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna pick up one of those off of Walmart.
And and then I picked up so this month, May 21st, 99, I graduated high school. May 25th of 99, I was in Marine Corps boot camp. So in honor of my 26th anniversary 26th anniversary of going into the Marines and graduating high school, I bought the 1999 Upper Deck SP Authentic football hobby box.
Oh, wow.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. So I'll be ripping that around that time as well. And then around that time as well as Memorial Day weekend, I'm going to be kicking off the 2 for 22 again. And then on my channel. And then, I mean, obviously, when we get closer, we'll talk about it on this channel, and then we'll talk about it throughout the course. But yeah, I'm trying to get as many people involved in 2 for 22. And if nobody knows, it's just about PTSD awareness for veterans, suicide, that sort of thing. And then talk about like I want hopefully get some people to donate into Mission 22 because I'm an ambassador for them now in the fight or the support with veterans with PTSD. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff been planned for the month.
Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. But yeah, I think we'll just start putting together some giveaways too, and maybe reach out to some other channels, and bring
Yep.
in some special guests and stuff like that, so we can talk to other channels what they're doing, and just keep it a community thing, and see if we can't get everybody involved, you know, and maybe even start some trade areas, you know, maybe get something together where we can start trading cards. And
How many people we have in the chat right now?
right now there's only about 4 people in here. So
Okay, so here's the first giveaway. Okay, we're at 52 subs, right?
yeah,
Okay, so you and I will talk. If we can when we hit 100, in hopefully in 2 weeks, if we can hit 100, right? You and I will give away a card. Okay, and it has to be of like a 10. What do you think? A $10 to $20 card.
sure, that works.
We'll give away.
There you go.
We'll give away to somebody. And what I want most of these content creators, what I want them to do is to share it on their channels, Pigskin Press Box, and then we'll just keep notified on it. And obviously, we'll keep track, and then we'll do a random will giveaway to who gets those cards. What do you think?
Nikki said too many Packer fans to give each of them cards.
Oh, I got plenty more. I got plenty more. So, and then my other channel, I'm almost real close to 800. So I think I'm like 22 away to 800. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I don't even pay attention to my subscribers, honestly. I didn't even realize how many I had. I guess I'm at like 1,200 or something like that. I didn't even realize it. I was like, oh, okay. I just keep making videos. You know, this isn't my business. This is just a good time for me. So, you know, I enjoy editing the videos, making the videos, and, you know, football cards. I mean, you look behind me and it's like, yeah, it's stuff everywhere, dude. I got boxes and boxes of cards and just stuff.
I also, so those channels on there, if you guys could just share it on your channel, share it with your family, whatever. We want to hit 100 in 2 weeks by the second or the third episode, I guess. The third episode of Pigskin Press Box. And
Nikki 2 times told me to tell you that he's going to shout us out tonight on his show. So I'll probably be watching Nikki 2 times when I'm driving to Rialto. That's kind of.
Oh yeah, I'll probably watch it too when I get done with dinner plans and stuff. But yeah, I want us to hit 100.
Maybe
I'll
we'll
share it on my
bring
channel.
Nikki in on our as one of our first guests. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, although I don't know if he really enjoys the fact that I had Eagles soup last year during the playoffs.
Hey, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, even with the draft and everything the way it is, I see a repeat of next year's NFC Championship game. I don't think it's going to change. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, no, Saquon's a stud, dude. I mean, you're right, but something's got to give. Like I just want to make sure that somebody takes Chiefs off their high horse every year now. So,
oh yeah, definitely. I can't stand the Chiefs. Like literally, I think I have 3 Chiefs cards in my possession at this time, and it's only because they're like badass Chiefs. I got like Tony Gonzalez,
I don't know if you saw
Lynn Dawson. I got some Lynn Dawson stuff.
Liam and I just opened up Illusions, and all our parallels were Chiefs. Yeah. And I'm like, this is crap, man. I don't want none of this stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna use those as giveaways too. So like someone could take those out of my freaking sites.
I love football and I respect all players. Like a good player is a good player. You know what I mean? And so I have some Patrick Mahomes stuff tucked away, of course, in some top loaders in a box somewhere. You know, I got like Elway rookies from the Broncos, and none of them are on my wall. It just I can't do it. I bleed powder blue, man. There's no Raiders. There is no Broncos. You know, I have a Brady card up there on the wall because I have a Brady rookie, and I put it up there because you got to respect the game. But you know, he knocked the Chargers out of playoffs too many times, so it was tough many times. It was tough to keep that thing up there on the wall too. So.
Many times, like I was fortunate to recently my Favre Mania. I pulled my rookie Favre that I don't have, and that was like awesome. So I'm submitting that to get graded so I can keep it slabbed. I don't care if it comes back at 2. I want it slabbed so it'll never get destroyed again. I got Rodgers rookie, got Jordan Love rookies. But right now, the 2 players I'm collecting from my squad is Quay Walker and Edrin Cooper. Those 2 guys, I'm going after their cards. So I got in PSA right now Edrin Cooper's Silver Prism Auto that I pulled from a hanger box. I sent that in. And I sent in a Josh Jacobs rookie auto from
You froze up for a second there, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sending off most of my newer players. The only player that I really have from the Chargers that's graded, that's active on the roster, is Justin Herbert stuff. I mean, I have a whole slew of Justin Herberts up there, but I usually kind of wait to grade the players. You know what I mean? They got to kind of earn that spot, you know, because once they end up graded, especially if it's somebody that I keep, they go up on the wall. So
yeah.
You know, I do have some slabs that I had bought. I don't know if I have one laying around, but I bought them on eBay and they're kind of cool. And what I've been doing is I've actually been slabbing up my own autos. Like, so whenever I get a pack pulled auto that's already, you know, guaranteed by Panini or whoever, I just slab those up myself with the cool label and I put them up on the wall because it makes it so much easier for me just to have that description. So when people do come up here into the office area, they can kind of look around and get some more information.
You get your own cases?
Yeah, they actually have some on Amazon. That's where I was picking them up at. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, they look just like PSA slabs. They're actually pretty cool. And
you got to send me the link on that so I can do some of that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And so usually what I'll do is unless it's a player that's like a Hall of Famer or something like that, then I'll go ahead and grade it. I know I sent my National Treasures Barry Sanders off, and I got that graded. But you know, a lot of times I'll just make my own slab with players. I have like, you know, Rodney Harrison from the Chargers and stuff that were like pack pulled on card autos. And to me, there's kind of no sense in grading those. I mean, they're already authenticated. So I really, maybe one day, I don't know. But until then, they just kind of sit there. I got an auto from Joe Alt's dad. And then I have a rookie auto of Joe Alt. So I have both of those together. So I guess I do have another Chiefs card. But, you know, it's kind of cool. But,
yeah. I don't carry anything that are Bears.
I don't.
Bears
I have a
Vikings.
Walter Payton rookie. It's on my wall. I
got a couple of silver mosaic Caleb Williams that I'm probably going to get rid of. It's that bad. I don't want them. Like I said, I mean, I'll probably keep one of them, but the other one I'm probably going to give as a giveaway. I don't really care about making money off of him.
Yeah.
So
like I said, I actually just sold a Patrick Mahomes card that I had, and I got it in a deal. I think I was at the Front Row Card Show down in Pasadena, and I was picking up I bought a Justin Herbert Blue Scope rookie, and he kind of threw it in on the deal. You know, he was like, "Oh, give me this." Like, come on, you can do it cheaper. And he's like, "Here, I'll throw this in." And I was like, "Dude, what are you gonna throw that in for? You almost just made me want to pay you less." But he threw it in, and I ended up selling it on eBay for like $20 or something like that. It was graded a 9. It was like a select die cut, red sparkle, cracked ice. I don't know what it was. It was one of those, but it was a cool card. You know, his game is tight. I'm not going to disrespect him. He's a great quarterback. I'm just not putting him on my wall. Just, you know what I mean? It's just not happening.
Oh, yeah. I just can't. I mean, is it just me, or is like Patrick Mahomes walks around like he's got a corn cob stuck up his butt? I'm just saying.
He does. But
really weird.
He's got the right to be cocky. I'll tell you that. I mean, he's definitely proved some things already. But you know, like I said, I have a Brett Favre rookie up there that you had sent me. I put that up there, but I keep all my quarterbacks, and I have them all kind of put up there by position. So most of them are Hall of Famers that are on the wall. There's a couple active players up there, but for the most part, it's retired players. That's kind of when I start to display them on the wall, and you know, I just keep everything else top loaded, or I'll keep it in like mags and one touches, and I have it all filed away and in order.
Yeah, I wish people go back and look at some of your videos showing a lot of your displays and stuff, which is pretty smooth. So definitely, I'm looking at, you know, I don't think people can see it, but I can see your back wall back there with all those hangers up there you got going on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, man, I got to get me some of those for my stuff because I'm getting plenty of them.
Yeah.
So.
And I have like some 8x10s. You know, I collect a little bit of everything. Over here I have like a a program from the 70s from a Charger game, and just a lot of different stuff, you know, and I love it. You know, that's why I do this.
Yeah.
You know, I worked in film, the film industry for a while. So, you know, I worked on like 7 movies, and I used to own my own company. So that's kind of what it is after I had to take a step back from that during the COVID time, I kind of took a little bit of a break.
I want to say, man, thank you so much. You're setting up our display, our coming up with the idea of Pigskin Press Box. I mean, you did a lot of the work behind there. So huge shout out to you for, you know, doing the grunt work, really, because I also think you enjoy it. So
I do. So it's like taking 2 of my hobbies that I have together and smashing them into one. You know, I get to do a little graphic design, and you know, I like making stuff for some of the people out there. I've made logos for a bunch of people and stuff. I don't charge for it. This ain't my business. You know, this is something I do to get away from the day.
And I think I mean, we're gonna have fun with this. I mean, wait till like training camp kicks off. Wait till like preseason. Actual season, you know, we got a lot of plans. We're going to do a fantasy league, right? So we're going to be part of a fantasy league together.
Hey, Dino, what's up, man? I see Dino just jumped in here.
Yeah.
But,
we're going to do fantasy. We're going to do, I think a lot of, I even thinking about trivia. We'll do like a trivia throughout the year. I got a lot of concepts written down in a notebook that I'm going to share with you and find out what you think. But
I'll have to send you a bunch of these. I like to rip retro stuff, so I have like a bunch of these like trivia cards and stuff.
Oh yeah, those are from the vintage score packs.
Yeah.
So I got plenty of those too. I have them saved and stuff like that. I got like 2 more boxes to rip through. I know I have the full set, but I got to rip through it, enjoy it. But yeah, I love looking at the old stuff. Old vintage stuff, but like my son loves some modern. We got a little bit of modern, a little bit of vintage. Looking forward to ripping that 1999 box.
Yeah, that Favre rookie that you pulled. Well, it's actually his second year, but where he's in the Packers uniform. Did that come out?
No, that was his actual rookie, his first year.
Oh, that's right. It was in the Falcons.
I tried to buy the 1992 Top Stadium Club box set. It would have cost him it's weird. His second year in his Packers uni is more expensive than his rookie in the Falcons uni.
Yeah.
So and that box alone was like $800.
You know what?
There's no way I was going to pay $800 for it.
Man, I was up in Visalia, California. It's about Central Coast. I was up there for work, and I had stopped by a little card shop that was up there, and he had a bunch of 92 boxes up there. And I mean, he probably had 50 boxes up there, and he was selling them cheap. And I snoozed on it, and I was going to go back and pick it up, and I ended up having to leave and head back in. So it was kind of like...
you better note to self, you know what, actually, I'm going to fly down there, and you and I are going to go down there. I'm just going to pick some up.
Yeah. He had a bunch of them. I'd like to get up there again one day, but it's a far drive. It's like 6 hours from me. It's like in the Central Coast, so...
But yeah, that Favre rookie completed my entire rookie set that I got of his. Obviously, I don't have all the different parallels, but I got the base rookies. The last thing I need to get is that 92 Stadium Club. I want to be able to pull it instead of buying it. I want to pull it.
Those are tough though, because a lot of those packs come bricked, you know, and it's like you get a card and it's like the surface is shot because it's stuck together to the other one. Those are real tough to find, like that are solid. You know what I mean? Those are really tough.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
here in a couple minutes, I gotta get ready to head out for dinner. It is Mommy's Day, so
yeah.
You know, my wife's looking forward to some dinner, which I'm looking forward to having some food.
Yeah, me too. I'm going down to the in-laws, so I'm gonna head down.
But I do want to say, guys, if you just enter, how many's in our
Justin,
chat
what's going
now?
on, man?
How many's in the
just
chat now?
recently, Dino showed up, and then so did Justin. And Pick Six is in here. We got Nikki 2 times. Some of the good old boys are in here. Cool Card Collective's running around. Small Town Rips is in here.
Sweet. So please, our goal is 2 weeks from today to reach 100 subscribers. If we can hit 100 subscribers, Craig and I will give away cards to a lucky subscriber. So What you got to do is obviously you guys are in here. So, Craig, if you can get their names down, obviously, if they can share this channel on your page, share it on your page so we can spread the word.
Yeah, and then you know what too is everybody, if you want, you can get in touch with either Hammy or myself, and if you guys are interested, so you guys can be a guest on here.
Yeah.
You know, we want to start going through and look at other people's channels, and maybe we'll start doing some stuff about, you know, the big pulls from the community and what these guys have been pulling and picking up, and you know, stuff like that. And get some people to come in live with us, and I just think it'll be a good time. You know, this isn't about making money. This is about enjoying everybody. So.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get Small Town Rips in here so I can pick on him and his Cowboys, either him or Dino. It doesn't matter. I just want to pick on the Cowgirls.
God, didn't they? Hey, Red, what's going on, man? They had one of the worst drafts. I'm telling you. And then they went and they signed freaking what's the name for the Steelers, Pickens, and I'm like, what are you guys doing with this? I mean,
yeah, no, but it's like every year in the first round they draft an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? It's like every freaking year.
Or a receiver with the fast 40 time. They're like the Raiders, you know. It's like you had the fastest 40 time, you were going to the Raiders or the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You could have hands that were like made of concrete, but you were going to one of those two teams, you know.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Yeah. But no,
all right, I gotta head out. So
definitely.
I gotta head out. Go get in there. Get ready. Get all dolled up for my wife. So.
Yeah, I don't do the doll up part. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna flatten my beard and everything.
What you get right here. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna flatten my beard and everything. So when I go to the swimming pool and I come out and my luscious beard flows all over the place,
yeah,
I gotta flatten it out.
Yeah,
gotta make it look good.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate everybody that's joined us. You know, we just kind of want to do this as kind of a test stream and get one out of the way and make sure everything was kind of working and functioning properly. So, like I said, if you guys would like, you know, hit us up so that you can jump in on it, and we'll start doing, you know, maybe 1 and 2 guests, stuff like that. We'll start getting into some other stuff too. We'll start doing some, you know, some rips on here, and you know, like I said, some giveaways, and just set up like a cool trade community so people could post some of the stuff that they're looking for and what they have for trade. So that'll be like kind of the next step. We'll maybe put together like a small little website so people can just get on there and post up some of the stuff that they're trading or looking for. And see if we can't just build a little cool community where people can work together. So,
yeah, grow the community, partner up with the community, get your feedback, get your honest stuff, like talk trash, whatever you guys want to do.
Absolutely.
I don't care.
But thanks again, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you, Hammy. I'm glad we were able to get this going today. And
you too, Craig.
And we'll see you guys next Sunday. So if you guys have anything, any ideas or anything like that, just hit us up. Instagram, you know, YouTube, however you want to do it. Email. Pigskinpressbox@gmail.com is also available. You can send emails there. And then we'll see you guys next Sunday.